Boogie Cousins is very talented, and he came out of the late 80s. That's where he would be unbelievable in the NBA because he's one of the last true big men who plays like a big man, who plays inside. But everybody's extending their game, and, Joel Embiid, all of these big guys are going out to the three-point line. But Boogie's got to stop complaining after every play. Like, he's the new Rasheed Wallace, where you just say, Boogie, you're playing for the Warriors. Shut up. Like, if you're playing for the Pelicans or Sacramento, okay, you can complain. You're playing for Golden State. Yeah. And it feels like he complains about every call or no call. Just stop. Rasheed Wallace was always, he was angry. He was always complaining. And then it got to the point where you go, the sky's not falling every single play here. And Boogie was complaining about that last night. And, I got tired of it. Like, just play, man. Have fun. Yeah, McLovin.
Didn't Tim Duncan complain a lot? There's other guys, big, especially the big guys, who seem to complain a lot.
Well, it feels like everybody complains now that they got. I watched Harden the other night. Feels like he's always getting fouled. Or that should have been a 4-point play. LeBron would do this. I mean, everybody tries to do it, but Boogie Cousins, you're not in the category where you can do that. And, I just got tired of it last night watching him.
Do you think the Warriors are more unbeatable now? Is there really a cliff after them?
Yes. You have to beat them 4 times. And nobody's beating them 4 times. If they have home court advantage, you're not going to beat them 4 times. You need to have 2 of their stars have an off night, a couple of off nights, or they're banged up a little bit here. And I know we love to criticize Golden State that they ruined basketball. The Durant thing, I understand that. When he joined them, yeah, that ruined basketball. But, this is a team that's still not given credit for drafting Steph Curry, for drafting Klay Thompson, drafting Draymond Green. Boogie Cousins was available for anybody, and they brought him in. The Durant part of this, okay, I get that. But, Andre Iguodala, they convinced him to come off the bench. And they've had sort of makeshift big men on the team, and the bench, sort of makeshift, Sean Livingston. But, to convince guys, David West, that you're convincing them to be role players on something special. And everybody wants to be a star. And I don't think the Warriors get enough credit for what they did. Klay Thompson, he went to Washington State. And nobody really knew about Klay Thompson. Knew he could shoot, but didn't know he could be this kind of player. Steph Curry, remember, he was too slight. He can't guard anybody, can't play point guard. And then he had the ankle injury. Draymond Green, even though he was Big Ten Player of the Year, we've seen players in the Big Ten who have been Big Ten Player of the Year, and then you go, is that going to translate to the NBA? You didn't know what to do with Draymond Green. Felt like he could do a little bit of everything, but you didn't know he'd develop into this. So Golden State, even though they are probably looked at as the evil empire here of the NBA, they still did a lot of things that you would want your franchise to do, and they built through the draft. And then I think they built a system after Mark Jackson was fired, and you bring in Steve Kerr, and Kerr said, I'm going to amp this up. We're going to be going. I'm going to subscribe to the Mike D'Antoni system here. I want shots up. I want threes. We're going to have fun. And Durant said, do I want to be with this ball hog in Oklahoma City and Russell Westbrook, or do I want to go have fun? And he wanted to go have fun. But I think Durant is done having fun, and I think he'll get back to a regularly scheduled program of let me help a team and I'll be the star. And I think that he'll end up maybe with the Knicks.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.